With women's football more popular than ever and with record numbers of participation, the UEFA Women's Football Show will investigate the current state of the sport across Europe, profiling the biggest names and future stars. And with the UEFA Women's Champions League final just around the corner, the series will offer a unique behind-the-scenes look at UEFA's role in developing the women's game throughout its national associations at both elite and grassroots levels. All roads lead to Berlin.
...219 Tage, 60 Spiele, Frankfurt gegen Paris Saint-Germain. Das große Finale.
So, after an intriguing and dramatic season, the UEFA Women's Champions League reached its final stop in Berlin, where two clubs who had battled their way past Europe's top sides to reach this stage would face each other in the Friedrich Ludwig Jahn Sportpark. Frankfurt cruised past all opponents on their way to the final. Striker Celia Sasic had been grabbing most of the headlines, but it had also been a great campaign for Berlin-born goalkeeper Desiree Schumann.
Also ein Champions-League-Finale zu gewinnen, egal gegen wen, ist für jeden, glaube ich, mit das Tollste, was man erleben kann. Aber ja, für uns spielt es auch noch eine Rolle, da wir dann die direkte Champions-League-Qualifikation erreichen würden mit einem Sieg. Aber ich bin mir einfach sicher, dass jeder von uns diesen Pokal am Ende hochhalten will und es wäre richtig gut, wenn es klappen würde.
Paris Saint-Germain, meanwhile, have had a much trickier run to the final. They managed to defeat domestic rivals Olympique Lyonnais and then had to overcome unbeaten German side Wolfsburg in the semi-finals. For PSG defender Anneke Krahn, returning to Germany for this final was always in her mind.
Ja, erstmal für den Verein ist das natürlich schon, wie ich eigentlich schon vor dem Halbfinale auch gesagt habe, historisch. Der Verein war noch nie im Champions League Finale und von daher ist es natürlich schon von großer Bedeutung und ich meine, selbst dass wir jetzt im Finale sind, ist schon historisch und wenn wir dann noch gewinnen könnten, wäre es natürlich umso schöner.
Thursday, 14th of May, match day. And with a capacity crowd of nearly 20,000 expected, the stadium began to fill up. Both clubs bringing a large number of travelling fans who added to the wonderful atmosphere in and around the stadium. And those fans were treated to a spectacular opening ceremony on the pitch before kick-off, something UEFA President Michel Platini and German Chancellor Angela Merkel seemed to enjoy. And then it was time, both teams taking to the field for the 6th UEFA Women's Champions League final. Frankfurt began the match strongly and dominated possession, creating a number of good chances. After 32 minutes, Frankfurt got the breakthrough. Celia Sasic equalling the competition scoring record with a well-placed header to give Frankfurt a 1-0 lead. PSG needed a response, and they got one. A delightful cross was met emphatically by Marie-Laure Delis. Her powerful header gave Schumann no chance. 1-1 at half-time. Paris began the second half stronger, and both sides created a number of chances but were unable to find the net. Frankfurt brought on substitute Mandy Islacker in an attempt to get the so far elusive winning goal. And just as the game looked to be heading for extra time, it was the German striker who gave Frankfurt the lead in added time with a wonderful finish. The full-time whistle soon followed, and it was met with both distraught scenes from a Paris team who had come so close, but also by scenes of joy from Frankfurt, who had not only clinched the title, but also guaranteed a place in next season's competition.
Ja, das ist unfassbar. Ich kann es eigentlich auch immer noch nicht glauben. Ich bin einfach so glücklich, überglücklich. Die Mannschaft hat ein tolles Spiel gemacht. Es sind tolle Mädels und die haben wirklich alles abgerufen. Und das war fantastisch.
Oh, I think the first half was not so good. The girls were not immediately in the game, and we lost time all this first half. And after we were better, I think the team were stronger, and I hope that we could do more. But they scored at 90 minutes, and it was very hard.
On a essayé de faire vraiment tout ce qu'on pouvait. On a essayé de les mettre en difficulté, mais je pense que Francfort a été plus fort que nous aujourd'hui. Et nous, il faut qu'on tire les enseignements de cette défaite pour construire quelque chose pour l'année prochaine.
Fighting so long for win this title, and after last year loss with tears, this was more special, and means that I took the right decision coming to Frankfurt, and means also that you always have to come up and keep trying and dreaming big.
So on the day Frankfurt were crowned champions, it's 373 days until the next UEFA Women's Champions League final.
Yeah? This one will sleep with me tonight. Okay.
The strength of competition provides the inspiration behind the development of women's football. Even though Germany can claim Europe's strongest infrastructure with over 1 million registered players, progress is continual.
Die UEFA ist zu uns mit der Frage gekommen, was können wir gemeinsam tun, um anderen Nationen zu helfen, die noch nicht den Frauen- und Mädchenfußball auf den Stand gebracht haben, wie das bei uns in Deutschland der Fall ist. Ich denke, dass es unsere Aufgabe sein muss, Frauen und Mädchen weiterhin für den Fußball zu begeistern, aber auch im Trainer- und Ausbildungsbereich. Und da arbeiten wir ganz eng mit der UEFA zusammen.
In December 2010, UEFA decided to strengthen its support for the future development of the women's game. Improving numbers of registered players and active participation was high on the list of priorities.
It's great for me to be here in this under-16 tournament, and to be able to meet all the girls that they know me, talk with them about how is my football experience, and I think that they have a great future, and they have to know that it's possible.
Momentum is growing. At the start of the decade, Azerbaijan had as few as 20 registered female players. Now it's over 4,000.
Para mí es vital. Al final, cuando tú tienes todo tipo de facilidades para poder desarrollar proyectos en el país, para intentar envolver a más niñas y además cuanto más jóvenes mejor. Cuando no tienes ningún tipo de barrera en ese sentido, además puedes preparar las selecciones nacionales con partidos internacionales, viajando mucho, porque al final el nivel que exige la liga, como estamos todavía en fase de desarrollo.
Today we have girls playing equally as boys in the same leagues, and we have even some projects where we put girls and boys in one team. So this shows the integration of girls to the sport in general. We always say that we have to give equal opportunity for the girls as we're giving to the boys.
I still say that we need a much bigger grassroots also for girls. It is big and growing in some of the European countries, and in many countries it's growing almost everywhere. But it's still room for more girls to play.
With the club competitions over for another season, focus now moves to the international stage. The Women's World Cup will soon take place in Canada, where Europe will be represented by 8 countries. Shortly afterwards, the qualifying process for the UEFA Women's Euros in 2017 will get underway, to be hosted by Holland for the first time. Due to the increase in quality and popularity, backed up by the unrivaled success of UEFA Euro 2013 in Sweden, the tournament has been expanded from 12 to 16 teams.
Well, I think it's great to see more teams obviously taking part in a major championship. A lot of nations will be very happy that there's a greater potential for them to be there in 2017, because when there's 16 teams, it certainly makes it exciting for supporters, because there'll be a lot of drama, a lot of variety, and it certainly makes it very exciting for everyone.
Yo creo que es una cosa muy positiva, porque de esta manera equipos que no tenían acceso tienen la posibilidad de crecer, madurar y mejorar lógicamente toda su estructura.
I think it's about time to get other teams, countries, the chance to play on the highest level. And if you compare in Sweden, the European Championship 2013, I would love to see more games, and now we get the chance to do that by extending the teams.
A chance that the Netherlands welcomes with open arms.
At first we like to organize a competition like this, but it also gives families and girls the possibility to see the best of women's football in Europe. So the big stars and the best teams will compete in front of their own eyes.
The Netherlands should prove an ideal setting for Europe's elite female talent. A country steeped in football tradition, they're confidently expected to prove great hosts.
Die Niederlande, die haben sich ja unheimlich entwickelt im Frauenfußball in den letzten Jahren. Und ich glaube, dass diese Europameisterschaft zu Hause auch wirklich nochmal einen Schub geben wird für das Land insgesamt und für den Frauenfußball in der Niederlande.
Déjà, c'est une très belle nation de football. Nous, on suit les performances de cette équipe et puis on sait très bien qu'au niveau des infrastructures, ça va être une très bonne chose pour l'environnement et pour le football féminin.
2017 could be the catalyst for the future of Dutch football.
I expect that the number of females and girls that play football in the Netherlands will rise dramatically in the next coming years.